It's now being put into the funeral car here, and it will be driven away from here, as you can see, and driven and taken to the funeral home. As you saw, and of course they continue to do their performances like they've always done. This is a traditional dance for warriors. It is done to people like Jacob Oulanyah. The body has finally been handed over to the funeral managers here at A Plus in Mengo, as you can continue to see. And of course, this is kind of the celebrations. Let's be part of the celebration. That is the traditional dance that is normally done to men like Jacob, Lokori, Oulanyah. What is this performance that you've been doing for the people to actually know?
This is a war dance. It's a dance of celebration. It's a victory dance, which is in Acholi tradition is one of those that is used for escorting our heroes and our elders.
Okay. When you call it a war dance and when you call it a victory dance, yes.
It is at the same time a royal dance.
Yes.
A dance normally performed in a royal function.
Yes.
And especially to give respect to the person who has due honor.
Yes.
In this particular occasion, we have lost a champion, we have lost a hero, we have lost a man of the people, we have lost a man his place can never be replaced. Yes. So that is what the royal traditional team from Acholi sub-region came to give him honor, to give him that due respect, to tell the world that this gentleman was a royal family, was a royal man, was a man of the people, he stood for the people, he spoke for the people, he stood the test of time. And that is why the entire people come to give him due respect. And that is why the dance is performed.
How do you manage to do that dance, the royal dance, at the same time while mourning and crying? Because to other cultures, like the culture that I come from, when we're mourning, it's really mourning and crying, and you don't expect anybody to actually dance. How do you manage to do the dancing at the same time, the mourning?
Of course, people know how to dance already. They have been practicing for quite a long time. And this is not a dance that maybe they have started yesterday, they have started last month. It is a traditional dance. Even the younger kids, the upbringing, they normally train them this kind of the traditional dance for us to be able to give an honor, especially to the passion that has been due to the people, and especially to the passion that have done a lots of great things to the royal people. And so in this case, the late, the right Honorable Jacob Oulanyah He's a commander for the people of Acholi. He's a man with vision. He's a champion. He fought for us. He brought peace and reconciliation where we did not expect. And that is why today, as we stand on this ground to receive him with that honor, we thank God for his life. And we thank God for the impacts of his works in this country and beyond. So we are glad that God, in his grace, will take him to heaven.
Thank you very much, Honorable, again, from Gago, from Gago County. Thank you so much, Honorable. Fakul. Wanji? Mundeti. Well, thank you very much. As you can now be able to see the body of Jacob Lokoli Oulanyah now here arrives. Of course, being escorted by the cultural performers here doing the bola dance, one of the very cherished cultures of our societies from the Langu and Acholi sub-regions, as you can see. Now the body is supposed to be received here by Reverend Canon Willie Akena. Reverend Canon Willie Akena is from the Diocese of Northern Uganda, and that is in Gulu. But of course, the main celebrant here is going to be Bishop Godfrey Lawum, also from the Diocese of Northern Uganda, as you can see. Now that is what is really happening here. And once the body is received, we got the preliminary program, and now it's going to be here from Dr. Chris Variomunsi, who told us what is going to happen. So there's not going to be making any speeches around here. What happens is that the body will be received, like we told you earlier on, at exactly 2:30. That's about 25 minutes ago. This body was offloaded from the Airbus 350 ET334 from Ethiopia, or the Ethiopian Airlines, and it was received and handed over to the government of Uganda in the presence of the Vice President, the Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice, the former Vice President, and the other national leaders who are here to receive it. As you can see, the parade that is being mounted here is the parade is done by Assistant Commissioners of Police who are receiving the body, and then of course Bishop Godfrey Lawum happens here then. But like I told you, it is the first time that a body is being received on this staff at the VIP section of the airport here. It has never happened before. This is the very first in our history, and for those of you writing history, this is the first. I want to remind you that 51 years ago yesterday, Uganda was receiving the body of Sir Edward Mutesa yesterday, 31st of March in 1971, and so this happens exactly 51 years later when we received the body of Jacob Lokoli Oulanyah here at the VIP section at the airport, as you can see. Now we will see the body now being rolled on this red carpet just right here, through the parade, mounted by senior police officers, and just to go straight and direct to where the Vice President is. And the bishop will say something, they will bow to it, and the body will now be officially handed over to the funeral home of a plus. Then the rest of the events will continue to happen. Let's be part of the parade here very briefly. Let's see the ceremonies.